So, why was this movie universally hated?
Welcome to the horror show. You realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to fight. Paranoia is getting your life.
Skyline. This was released on my brother's birthday back in 2010. How time has come and gone. The plot. Jared, played by Eric Balfour, and Elaine, played by Scotty Thompson, head off to see a friend of Jared's, Terry, played by Donald Faison, is living the life of a rap star in a huge multi-complex. All seems to be going okay. Some news is broke and changes people's idea about the future. However, all that won't matter soon. The future is pretty much toast. Hordes of aliens have shown up and are here for our brains. Wait, don't turn off the review. This film is not only impressive in terms of effects, but the budgets they were all created on. With a $10 million budget, which is like a tenth of the size of a usual Hollywood alien invasion blockbuster. I feel the effects still hold up. Dude, you see all those people flying up into the spaceship? Prior to this, the Strauss brothers, Colin and Greg, directed Alien vs. Predator: Requiem. And while I don't hate that movie, I can see why a lot of people do. In turn, I can see why a lot of people hate this movie too. It has subpar acting, a weak story, and poor pacing. However, when it gets good, it goddamn delivers. Being a fun popcorn flick isn't a sin against the movie. I think this is slightly better made than Alien vs. Predator, certainly more professionally lit. I can see shit. Speaking as one who didn't mind the slow pacing, I rather grew fond of our characters. Sure, they are not all that deep and are not giving Oscar-worthy performances, but I still cared enough that when any of them died, I felt pity. Everyone from Jared to the paranoid about survival character of Oliver, played by David Zayas, who does become quite the badass near the end. There's a ton of people who despise the ending and say the whole film suffers because of it, mainly for the drastic shift in tone and how it was handled. First time I saw this movie, I thought that it was frickin' awesome, not their hate to the ending. Setting up an ally that could fight the creatures was a cool idea. Not really done before either. Like, in terms of this movie's ending. Even if not everything was explained as to why it was happening, I still buy this over a Sharknado. The gore, the effects, for a PG-13 rated flick, it gets pretty gooey and even disturbing. Another problem people have is that the aliens come for brains, and even though it is visually explained why, it still makes viewers paranoid. I thought it was a haunting sight to see the people get their brains violently ripped out of the back of their head in a clever enough fashion to maintain a PG-13 rating and to make it mostly off-screen. The motion picture soundtrack, Matthew Margeson did a damn good job. Sure, it's nothing all too original, but it fits the movie and stands out enough to be distinguishable from the countless Inception noises that make up most alien invasion flicks. I'm honestly baffled this movie gets as much hate as it does. Every time I watch it, I'm baffled. Full of fun action, some intense sequences of alien attacks, and a great score give this movie life even when no one wants to see it. And for $10 million, I think it did a hell of a job. Overall, I give Skyline a 3 out of 5. I'm Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, leave comments, and subscribe.